What's up, my little demented necrophiliacs currently playing 2K20, and we're here to talk about everything that is wrong with a wrestling game as of now. Okay, first about the characters, I suppose. This is unrelated to what I'm going to talk about, obviously, but I'm B Smith in the blue, and I'm Patty with the blue hair. I'm fighting Big Bad Mama and Black Widow. Yeah, how about that? Big Bad Mama from Glow Wrestling. I tried my best to make her. I think I've done a good job. And Black Widow was not from Glow Wrestling, although there was a Black Widow in Glow Wrestling. So yeah. So here is the situation. Right. Now, wrestling games are very bad. Let's take out this baseball bat. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm coming around her. Instantly, Black Widow should be off the turnbuckle trying to stop me. But she's not. She doesn't give a fuck that I'm coming around here with a big bat to beat shit at her. There, look. I smacked her and I ran off. What is she going to do? Let's watch and see. There. She's going to get up on the ropes and just stand there because she's not programmed to do anything. She's not programmed to defend herself. If I'm coming around her, they should do something. Either get off the ropes and run away, or if they're quite big, like Big Bad Mama, they should fucking fight back, you know, instantly. I was talking to somebody who created a 2K20. They worked on the development team and the creation team. And it's not difficult to find these people. I mean, the internet's an amazing place. And I was talking to them, and he asked what was an issue, and I said, "Well, in the AI does nothing." There, look, smack her again. The AI does nothing to defend itself in a cage match. No, not in a cage match, in a tag match. Like, what the fuck? You know? It's messed up. Look, her partner didn't even come in the ring. And have a 6-man or 8-man tag match, you're just asking for disaster. The AI does nothing at all because it doesn't know what to do. It's not programmed to do anything, and that's so annoying about the game. I mean, and look at the shoes. They're getting terrible looking. Yeah. But you would think even B Smith's dress is ripped at the sides because the game is so fucked up. But a game, you would think that the AI would defend itself. Now, this particular arena, quite pleasant. You can't do anything in it. You can't walk over there and fight around the arena. You can't climb up on those moldy ladders and stuff, and you can't do anything. There's no retro TV sets you can use as weapons and stuff. You can't go up into the bleachers and fight. There's nothing you can do. What would make this arena amazing is if you could hear people outside. This is a run-down school gym in the Bronx or something. It'd be cool if you could hear people outside talking and fighting, and ambulances and people shouting, and car crashes and stuff, and just generalized city sounds. You could fucking have a loop for like 10 minutes of the same sound mixed up. It'd be so simple to do, and it'd be so atmospheric as well. Um, Again, something else you can't do is you can't use customized arenas in Royal Rumbles. How about that? Royal Rumbles. No, you can't use customized arenas. Look, I broke up the pin. And Big Bad Mama is doing nothing. Now, this didn't just happen in 2K20. Oh no. This was happening for a long time that the AI would do nothing. They went from doing something to doing nothing, and that's what really annoyed me. Because um, Now, so it took me forever to learn the control schemes for 2K19, and then they changed them around. So I can't get out of the ring. Why can I not get out of the ring? Do you want to know why? Because the same button for getting out of the ring is also the same button for running. How about that? The same button for picking up a ladder. And look at this. That's fucking terrible. Like, I'm supposed to kick out with that. You have to be fucking have the eyesight and the fucking mechanics of fucking Jesse Owens or something just to fucking... He's an Olympic athlete, a runner. Just to fucking press the buttons down. It's a load of bollocks. You should just have to press lots of button tap to press meters and or even better, here's the situation. Now look. I lost. This is it. So you should be able to use your finishers for kicking out. You know, your finisher should be used for just more than kicking out. But you shouldn't be able to use it in a Royal Rumble. Because what people do is they spam out. So they do. What people do is they spam out the finisher. And yeah, that's just what it is. They spam out the finisher. And they eliminate people over and over and over again. So finishers shouldn't be allowed to be used in a Royal Rumble. And speaking of Royal Rumbles, they crash. They crash and burn. There's no way of doing a Royal Rumble. They will crash and they will burn, and that's just how it is. Now look at this. Here's an issue that I have an issue with. Okay. First things first. Let's go into this. Okay. Let's change the options of my match. Okay. Momentum, slow, on, off, allowed, blah, blah. So there you go. You have a few options. Now, let's go over to match creation. Okay? There's a whole option, a whole section for match creation. Now we have to be able to find it. Custom matches. Now before I click on this, let's make a simple request. Okay. I think I want to customize a Royal Rumble. What do I want to do with that Royal Rumble? Ideally, I want to be able to use 100 people rather than 30 because I have 100 creations. I also want to turn off elimination over the top ropes and turn pinfall on instead. So it's kind of like it's a Royal Rumble, but it's after turning into a giant battle royale. That's a simple request. 100 people rather than 30. Turn off over the top ropes and turn on pin instead. Okay? New. Royal Rumble. Okay. I have the options for 10, 20 or 30. Can't do anything there. Interval, I can turn that down to 30 seconds. Again, can't really do anything there. I can choose what weapons are in a Royal Rumble, which doesn't make any sense because you can't go out of the ring. Now, so that's match creation. Now let's go into Royal Rumble itself. Okay, remember what I said? I want to do a 100-man Royal Rumble, turn off elimination, and have pinfall instead. Okay, we can have a choice of 10, 20 or 30. Now let's go into my options. So the exact same options are in match creation, meaning what I'm trying to say is, what's the point of match creation? What is the point of match creation if I can't do a simple request? And you can't use a customized arena or any arena in a Royal Rumble. You have to use even the ones that they give you themselves. Like, I understand that, but you can't use any arena. You have to use the Royal Rumble arena for one thing. It has a WrestleMania animation at the very end, and that's the only reason why you can't use it. They stand up on the rope and they point towards the WrestleMania sign, and because of that, you can't do it. Customized arenas in Royal Rumbles, it's so simple. A Royal Rumble is the most played match, other than an 8-man ladder match, because that's so hilariously funny. And I miss the backstage areas, like Here Comes the Pain. 8 people running around backstage using subways, helicopters, motorbikes, driving cars. Oh, lots of fun, you know. So let's do a Royal Rumble match. Now you probably won't get to see all this, but you might. I'm going to be Mary. Mary is relatively new. Mad Mary. I'm going to be Medea. How about that? I'll put Medea in the match, actually. She hasn't played a match. She was requested for somebody, so yeah, that's what I did. I requested, I made her. I'm going to be number 3. Change participants. Now, also as well, they need to have more legend females. Nope. Nope. Oh, hold on. Now, hold on. Now, there's more. There's one more thing we have to have a look at. And then I'll do a Royal Rumble. Might take 2 videos, but who cares? In fact, I might just stop this video after I have another say, and we'll do a Royal Rumble afterwards. Okay, let's go to character selection. Okay, right. Look at this now. Bailey, 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 3 Baileys. Okay? Why? And they all look the same. Now here's where it gets interesting. Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch, 3 Becky Lynches. Okay, there's 6 superstars that are the same. Females, I might point out, there's not many duplicates of them. And you know why they done duplicates? Because there wasn't 30 females to have a Royal Rumble. That's why they duplicated them. Fucking cheeky bastards. But now, so 3 Becky Lynches, 3 Bailey Jays or whatever. Oh my god, I said the wrong name. Yeah. Charlotte, 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 Charlotte. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Charlottes. What the fuck? Now, okay. 15, 17, I understand. Are you trying to tell me she has changed so much in a year? She's gone and learned Jiu-Jitsu or fucking gone to the school of Bruce Lee for Kung Fu. She's after changing her moves and everything so much in the space of a year that they had to give her an alternative slot. Couldn't they not have just made it into a fucking an outfit change, like a costume A and B? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the fuck? Is there any... And that's not China. And China shouldn't be on the women's roster whatsoever. In fact, men should be able to fight women. It's just that simple. Hello, Daphne. So is there any more duplicates? There is. There's more duplicates. It's so fucking annoying. Now, I don't have a duplicate. I know you're probably saying duplicate or not. They're 2 different people. I should give them full names, actually. But they're called the Liquid Golds, so... I do have some novelty characters because they were requested, so I like making characters for people. Most of them are. Yeah, Natalia, Natalia, Natalia. Nia See, duplicates. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Nikki, 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 Nikki. So fucking annoying. Oh, yeah. One, two, three, four, five. Five Sasha Banks. She's not even that good of a wrestler that she has changed so much in 1 year. Okay, I'm a novice wrestler. I learned Jiu-Jitsu and I can fight like Bruce Lee. I learned Jiu-Jitsu, I can fight like Bruce Lee, and I got my boobs done. That's pretty much what a kind of, you know, that's so annoying. They were just random. I pressed the random button and I got some wacky characters, so I decided to keep them. Yeah, I make the same people every year, by the way. Providing on the slots, sometimes they reduce it to 50 and sometimes it's 100, but I'm hoping that they hire it up, that you can make as many wrestlers as your fucking hard drive will hold. That's what I want. I don't want to have to fucking delete people. I look at her face. It's getting et. Look at Trish Stratus looks terrible. There is one character now. Where's she gone? Now look at her eyes. What the fuck? Now my character is wearing a red fur coat, and the red fur coat is eating her breast, and you can't actually see it. I gave her a red afro, as you can see, red frizzy hair, and the red has gone into her pupils, so she has big demonic red eyes because the hair is gone through the skull. It's weird. One of my wrestlers last night got electrocuted. She was walking around the ring like she had an epileptic fit, and I'm not making that up. Electrocuted, like what the fuck? Terrible. So I'm going to do a Royal Rumble, but I'm only going to do a 10-man Royal Rumble, and I'm going to put like all the big girls in it. Now they did fix it where you can wear any, you know, change participants. Ha, no, 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 no. Okay, Asia Kong is big. Big Bad Mama, Big Lenny. Big Bertha's the champion, so I'll put her in. You're big. Joan, you're a bitch, so you're going in. My partner cannot stand. Um, I think the champion shouldn't be in the match, and I don't want to put you in. Uh, no, I won't put you in either. No. Sugar's first match. She Devil. Oh, Queen Kong. And the person who wins the Royal Rumble the most is actually going to get put in the match. Sorry, Sugar, you have to get kicked out. It's going to be Nurse Janet. If I can find Nurse Janet. She wins a lot. Her win rate for Royal Rumbles is just epic. I don't know why. She comes out midway and just lasts and wins. She's won quite a lot. Where are you, Nurse? I could put Medea in for the laugh, but I don't really use her. Um, Ming is very good. Mamacita. Uh, let's put El Nursey in. It really is just for me to talk. I'm not playing the match. Now I can't find her. What the fuck is up with this game? So the same button. Oh, stop. Don't even. So now we're cooking. Now I'm not doing a 30-man Royal Rumble because the game crashes and you can't do it. And I'm surprised I got through the tag match without the game crashing. The game crashes so much that, well, it's really not worth playing. You know, and there's so many things wrong with it. I mean, they went down the fucking fictional route of adding like some cool arenas and stuff that you can't actually do anything in, which is kind of stupid. But then they started adding vampires and zombies and stuff, and people were like, you know, we like the bit of fictional side of wrestling, you know, the wacky matches in the backstage area and the car chases and whatnot. But fucking zombies and ghosts and ghouls and what the fuck? It just didn't work with fans. And this game was rated one of the worst games ever created. Now, why didn't you jump? You should have jumped, Mrs. I will point out, Lenny is not a Nazi before people are like, why did you create a Nazi? No, 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 don't go there. She's a she's meant to be a big Russian lady, and basically she's based on a real person. So before Hitler stole the swastika, it was used for the Winter Olympics in Germany, and pretty much there was a lady in the picture, and she was standing there holding a javel. So she was. So she was a javel thrower, but she wasn't actually a javel thrower. She was part of the Winter Olympics team, but she was holding the javel for her boyfriend or her husband or something in the picture. And they all had jumpers on with the swastika because that was the logo and that's what everybody was wearing, you know. And I decided I would create a shot put champion, javel thrower, with the swastika sign. Now she did have a jumper on, so I gave her a jumper and I put the swastika on, and that was amazing. And then I was like, nah, I think I'm gonna make her look more like a dominatrix, you know, than a fucking wearing the jumper and the trousers. And then after the fact, I realized, oh, yeah, she looks like a fucking gothic Nazi punk kind of Jew hater. And I was like, but that's not what I created, but that's what it looks like. Damn. So, yeah, here and now you know. I didn't create a Nazi hating Jew. I created a javel thrower who's exaggerated greatly with muscles and stuff from 1940s Winter Olympics. Now, there is something else as well. Her move set is quite interesting, Big Lenny's, because her moveset is a lot of standing up. So she doesn't do a lot of power bombs and stuff. She tends to stay on her feet, you know? Wow, Big Bad Mama just fucked Mrs. Trunchbull out. I see a rival. Now see, there's another thing they could add into the game is rivals. If you eliminate somebody from a Royal Rumble or something, that should go into the mechanics of the game, and it should, there should be a chance that, okay, Miss Trunchbull is going to interfere in Big Bad Mama's next match or stuff. And another thing as well, every character, even the created characters, because I love created characters, they're my favorite, they're the only ones I use. But every character should have a biography sheet. How many times they've won a title, how many times they were in a Royal Rumble, what was the longest they lasted in a Royal Rumble, what was the shortest time they lasted in a Royal Rumble. Just little things like that. And all it is, it's words and numbers. It's like a calculator. If a calculator can keep numbers, why can't this video game? It'd be so cool just to know stuff like that. Who's won the title the most. It wouldn't be that difficult to do. You don't even have to keep like just a record of. It's just like you click on you press triangle on their character before you select them, and it tells you, won the title, the women's champ, 20 times, 10 times, Royal Rumble, 2 minutes they lasted. The longest they lasted was 10 minutes. The shortest they lasted was 2. And then it should have a picture maybe of who they're in a rival with. So who's going to interfere, like there's a chance. But you should be able to turn on cutscenes and turn off cutscenes. So if you turn on cutscenes, there's a chance that something might happen before a match. And that'd be really interesting. Just add in a couple of cutscenes or something. And I also think you should have the option to turn it on or off, but health. Let them carry over health. Like if you're using a character too much, or if they get worn out, or if they get injured from a last match, it should carry over to at least the next match or something. It'd be quite interesting. But what I'd really like from this game is a season mode. Where you choose your GM of your various fucking... You can make up a company, and you get to choose the GM of the company, and they get used in all the cutscenes and stuff and whatnot. It'd be just so cool. But make it more simulation, like The Sims. Like you have to pay your medical bills, you have to do promotions, you have to do interviews and stuff to make money. You have to fight lots of house shows before you get onto the telly. And the more you lose, the more you go back down, where you have to do the house shows again. Oh my god, what's happening with her? Big Mags is snapping. Wow, she's just going mad crazy. But yeah, so stuff like that would be cool. Well, you can't fight this week because you're injured, but you also have to pay your medical bills. You have to pay for taxis to get from one end of to go to the studios and stuff and whatnot. It'd be so cool, but it has to be multiplayer. So it does, because it really does. Lots of cutscenes and lots of drama. So Raw 2 was probably one of the best season modes ever created, because it was 2-player. It was up to 4 players. I remember playing Raw 2 with 4 people. We were having a few drinks, we were playing, we had created all these characters, we had set up this season mode, and it was quite fun. And we were paying people to fucking attack the other player and so on and so on, and it was just quite fun. And although Raw 2 was a terrible game, it was released before it was finished. Now I was talking to somebody who was on the creation team for that particular game, and he told me, he said, We were told to release that game, and it wasn't even finished. We were like, well, this isn't ready to go, and this is our reputation at stake. But WWE just said, release it. Because they wanted it released for Christmas, because that's when people buy video games for their loved ones, you know. Um, yes, Nurse Janet is wearing her COVID mask. Not really. She always wears a mask, but it's kind of fitting, isn't it now? But don't you think a season mode would be cool? With lots of cutscenes, and then like they could give us more cutscenes as a DLC pack. Lots of stuff happens